Arguing morality does not come from God becomes as easy as pie.
You guys know when your youth pastor would try to use the most unrelated topics in his sermon to get his point across, and in the process created analogies that would give your English teacher a stroke? This video is pretty much the atheist equivalent of that. In this video, literally over half of it is just spent describing what the mathematical concept of pi is, and the fact that any number can be found in pi. The author suggests that although lots of information is contained in pi, there is so much noise you would have to already know what you're looking for to find it. Our author then suggests that the idea that morality is sourced in God has the same issue. Supposedly, the number of holy books, the number of versions of those holy books, and the number of interpretations of those holy books creates so much noise that you could only find morality in them if you already knew what you were looking for. This video tries to give the appearance of being classy and clever with its animation and tone of speech, but the philosophy underneath it is complete garbage. First, the idea that morality is sourced in God does not depend upon embracing any specific holy book. One can argue that morality is sourced in God without ever having to touch a holy book. The author is just illustrating that they have done zero research into moral apologetics. Second, just because there are many translations and many holy books does not mean that those all constitute noise. There are tons of different English translations, versions of the Bible, but that doesn't constitute noise because all of those translations still affirm the same things morally, like, murder is bad, we shouldn't do it. What the author is doing in this video is creating an artificial sense of noise or contradiction that simply is not there. Finally, the author assumes that every holy book, every translation, and every interpretation is epistemically equal. This is also not the case. If we have strong reason to think that one holy book has more support in its claims to represent God's will than another, the claim of noise dissipates. Similarly, if we're looking at two translations of the same passage from a holy book, often one translation is more faithful to the original text than others. Then at the end of the video, the author spends like 3 seconds suggesting that changes in morality over time show that morality doesn't come from God. And the author never elaborates why we should think that changing views of morality over time undercuts one's justification for thinking that morality is sourced in God. In this claim, there is an underlying premise, something along the lines of, if morality is sourced in God, everyone at all times and in all places would have the same moral beliefs. But why would anyone accept that? I mean, it seems completely reasonable to think that just as a child progressively grows and evolves in their knowledge as they are taught by their instructors, we as humans are constantly growing in our understanding of morality. Why can't the overall morality of humans not be something similar that we are growing in? Not only that, but the author is ignoring that there's a lot of similarities in moral beliefs across cultures and times. Overall, this video was philosophically sloppy and failed to even present a fundamental understanding of issues surrounding metaethics.